Previously on the franchise series, the Baltimore Ravens played the Cincinnati Bengals Week 1, beating them from a score of 24-13. Now to Week 2. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and bell icon for more videos. Peace out, guys. Hey guys, I'm looking back here for the video, guys. Welcome to Week 2 of the Baltimore Ravens franchise. We will have the Baltimore Ravens versus the Cleveland Browns, and what will be a very quite interesting matchup. So obviously, Week 1, the Ravens did beat the Cincinnati Bengals, as you guys saw, 24-13. And to be honest, we got a little lucky not having to play against Andy Dalton. You know, we had to play against A.J. McCarron, and I feel like that would have been a lot different ball game if that wasn't A.J. McCarron, especially with the fact that, you know, he caused some turnovers. He made some mistakes himself that I feel like Andy Dalton probably would not have done, and definitely, you know, would have been a different outcome said if we had to play against someone who's a little bit better talented. But right here, we do have the introductions of the Ravens and the Bengals. As you see, T-Sizzle getting ready to play the Cleveland Browns. Now, this is going to be an interesting matchup just because the fact that this is our second division game in a row. We literally went from a divisional game to a divisional game, and the Browns, although yes, you might say like, oh, they suck, they're awful, you know, you don't have to worry about playing them, like, you don't have to worry as much. They are still one of those sneaky teams where you can't go into the game and just expect to win. When you do that, you always end up losing to the Browns. Last year, the Ravens actually played the Browns, and they, for some reason, because they thought they were just going to kill them in the game, they ended up down 20-0 in the first quarter. As right there, I throw an interception across the middle of the field. So again, those stupid mistakes that you make against, against teams like the Browns is something that happens that you just, you know, you don't really think about, because like, oh, the Browns, who cares? I throw a pick, it doesn't matter. And in that game, that 20-0 game, I believe Joe threw like 3 interceptions, and that's again something that you just do against the Browns because you don't really think about how good of a team they are. But with that in mind, though, you see Terrence West right here breaks away a 38-yard run. Very nice play right there. Then we check it down to the right-hand side of Benjamin Watson, down to about 37-yard line. Next play later, we're going to hand off Terrence West out the middle, picking up another first down. And that's actually something that's really nice to see, is our offense moving the ball very, very efficiently. In Week 1, our offense could move the ball, but it was mainly about that defense we had. That defense is definitely something to reckon with. And this year, you know, it's going to be a huge, huge, huge thing about this year when it comes to Ravens, is that defense. As Justin Tucker kicks a field goal right there, leading to the Browns' next drive. A little bit later in the drive, they actually get into scoring range on the Ravens, as you can see, bringing up 3rd down and run here. They run the ball up the middle, do not pick up the first down, so they do have to kick a field goal and tie the ball game. Now switching over to the third quarter. This is going to be the kickoff, of course. And now let's get into the second half of football. So first half, you know, we definitely did not move the ball in offense. We made a mistake by turning the ball over. But defensively, we only allowed 3 points, and I feel like we did a pretty good job at that. But 3rd down and 3 here, all day to throw it, and he's going to throw across the middle of the field, and Kessler is going to complete it for a first down. That's something that's very annoying when it comes to, you know, you get pressure on the quarterback, you're about to sack him, and then he just throws across his body and gets like 60 yards. But anyway, 2nd down and 8 here. Everyone's missing Isaiah Correll. He gets down to the 31-yard line. Play action handoff ends up sacking the quarterback, and who else but Tyrus Bowser, the guy who had a touchdown last week. Definitely nice play right there. 2nd down and 19. They're going to throw a pass for 18 yards, bringing up 3rd down and 1. And as you can see, we all blitzing. They end up having all day to throw it and end up throwing an incomplete pass. And they end up settling for the field goal here. My bad, they didn't have all day to throw it, but they did have some good time to throw it there. But 4th and 7, the Ravens do go 3 and out, and they end up punting the ball. But look at Sam Cook with the perfect kick down to the 1-yard line. Very, very nice kick by Mr. Sam Cook, but it doesn't matter because the Browns do have Isaiah Correll, and again, this game so far, he has just been a monster to deal with. But this does bring up 3rd and inches here, and who else are going to give it to than Isaiah Correll up the middle for another first down. So moving the change and moving this drive a little bit farther for the Cleveland Browns. But of course, you know, the Ravens are going to start to pick up on that. And again, a very, very good defense. Right here, they end up getting another sack on Cody Kessler, bringing up 3rd down and 16 here, where again they sack Cody Kessler. So Cody Kessler does have to punt the ball. Now, this is pretty much the end of the game. As you guys can see, the Ravens are in a bad situation right now. You know, they're down by 3 to the Browns. They need to get in the end zone, but they also need to kill clock. So it's kind of like a double negative here. You have to kill clock. You have to get in the end zone. Right here, though, a nice run ends up being negated by a holding call. Definitely something that the Ravens do not want to see, is a holding call in a situation where they had a great run. But it doesn't matter because they do pick up the 1st down a couple plays later. 1st down and 10 here. No gain on that run. So then they throw across the middle of the field. End up getting a touchdown with 42 seconds left. The Ravens are up by 4 in this ball game. Can the Browns get a touchdown and win this game? Definitely, you know, Cody Kessler is going to have to do something good here, and he ends up taking a sack. They end up not calling a timeout, so obviously that clock is just going to keep dripping, and that's pretty much going to be the downfall of this week for the Cleveland Browns. So just like that, guys, the Browns did end up losing to the Ravens. Ravens end up winning, going 2-0 in this franchise so far, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.